Another way that this can be translated in simple English, I suppose. Kim Goguen mentioned quantum entanglement. And so when I sort of process that, what immediately comes to mind is experiencing, for example, a blessed turtle, a sea turtle, okay, that's wrapped up in so much lines of communication between those lines that represented all those lines that wrapped that turtle up like in a ball of yarn, right? All the nets, all the lines of communication, all the AI nets, right? It's like trying to unravel something, like a Rubik's Cube, trying to untangle itself, much like being in a spider's web, right? Trying to trap you into a prison that you can't get out of because it's wrapped so many lines around you, right? To be attached to you as a source of food, right? And then just devour you, much like a black widow does, right? Or a spider body, Spider-Man. Remember Spider-Man? Yeah, and so it's that's another image of sort of how it happens, because now the turtle's trapped. Turtle Island is trapped in all that entanglement. And so this is why scalar waves and being able to punch through, burn through all their nets, right? And get out what's called a coherent signal, the source signal, right? Which is pure as the driven snow, which is merciful, which is eternal forgiving, which is eternal absolute pure love. So when the source field is present in the field as a present moment, which is now time, those scalar waves are burning through all those artificial nets that represent all the yarn and all the entanglement. Needs a source of food, needs a battery. Remember the Matrix when Morpheus had the battery? Right? Needs a battery. It's a dead battery. So the only way that it can keep a dead light matrix, a black mirror running, is it needs a source of food, battery power to run all of its machinery, to keep running Star Wars video games. You know, the graphical user interface, the mathematical programs that represent Star Wars, and why it required a cosmic level reset, which is to undo, as in Unse, the Eternal One, to clear it all away. The fog of war, clearing all the lines away. Right. That's what it does. It's like sticking pins in you. Right? You know, sticking a line into you. What I call feeder lines. Feeder lines. Feeding on us. Yeah. So I hope everything is going well with all of you, and that you're all doing well and feeling better, because we're doing everything we can. But I also acknowledge, you don't want to blow anybody up, and that has everything to do with phasing speed, which is sensing speed, right? As that relates to what? Resistance and capacitance. Resistance and capacitance. The sensing speed capacitor, the feeling it, right? To naturally feel without artificial light sensors, false light sensing, false light sensors, real life light sensors, living energy that is sensing and getting the comms to know the difference between one and the other that isn't real. That's why we're all here. The end of history and the rebirth, which is a reset, which is a restructuring of spiritual, mathematical immunity as integrity. The integrity of the spiral is the crystal wave. That's the pink Rosetta. That's us. Have a beautiful day. We love you all. Be good to the inner child. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.